The wet and windy weather of Storm Amy has now cleared away. The outlook for the rest of the week is looking much more settled. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday.
Famous scientist.
No, this year is just publicly named with affection for loved ones and sometimes even dogs. There's a dog's name in there as well. But yes, Storm Amy affected northern areas of the UK. He is Eddie. Amy has now cleared away, but these are some of the scenes. Low pressure. The pressure reached 947 millibars. That's the lowest pressure we've ever seen in the UK in October. And wind gusts peaked at 96 miles an hour at Tyree, Northern Ireland, 92. That is, again, provisionally an all-time record. So record-breaking stats showing how widespread and how terrible the weather was. And there are still 12,000 homes without power across the northwest of Scotland, and there's still the risk of travel disruption. The majority of the train lines are over, but from Glasgow, there's a few trains that aren't running, and across Wick as well. So the advice is check before you travel. The helicopter we're going up later on today to assess the lines, and thankfully, the weather's looking more settled. Good morning to you. After the wet and windy weather over the weekend from Storm Amy that's now cleared away, the week ahead is looking much more settled. Today is largely fine and dry, some decent sunshine around, and it will be mild, the mildest day of the week. At the moment, we've got some patchy rain through eastern areas. A weak weather front clears away from here. And then for England and Wales, it is fine and dry with some decent sunshine around. Scotland and Northern Ireland, Northern England, a little cloudier. Patchy rain in the far northwest, but temperature-wise, with the southwesterly flow feeding in mild air, 20 or 21 degrees, our top temperature. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. The weather is looking much calmer and more settled as we head through the next few days, and today is largely fine and dry. I say largely, we have some patchy rain across eastern areas first thing that's set to clear away, but the radar picks out some decent spells of sunshine to greet us. The best of the blue skies will be across England and Wales today. The north of England, Scotland and Northern Ireland, fairly cloudy, but brightening up in Northern Ireland by this afternoon. A weak weather front pushes into western Scotland, some outbreaks of rain here, but nothing as heavy as the weekend or as windy as the weekend when we had Storm Amy. But you'll notice the winds are from the southwest, and temperature-wise, we're looking at high teens and low 20s, so feeling very pleasant indeed in the sunshine. Good morning to you. After the stormy weather this weekend from Storm Amy, the wet and windy weather is cleared away. The outlook for today and the rest of the week is thankfully much more settled. It is a much milder day ahead for many of us, thanks to a southwesterly feed of air. And at the moment, the best of any sunshine will be across England and Wales. Northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland fairly cloudy. The skies are brighter this afternoon for Northern Ireland. A weak weather front into western Scotland brings some patchy rain, breezy here, but nothing as windy as this weekend. But with the southerly feed of air, look at these temperatures, we're above average, highs of 20 degrees.